About my classmates, all of the people around me, about confidence. It all comes down to looks. You always see looks. Like a handsome face, a beautiful face, always they just become more confident. Like a handsome face is equals to confidence. Is that right? Is that right? I think for me, it wasn't right. It wasn't wrong either, because when you're really attractive, your face is really good. When you're really handsome, really beautiful in your face, of course people will talk to you more. Like it's the halo effect. Like when we see people that are actually better than us in some ways, maybe that is looks, we actually treat them better. It's just psychological, but it just makes sense that more beautiful, more attractive people are just have more confidence because people talk to them. But when we are average, like all of us, we are all average, right? We got to start on our way, and like we're not all gifted in this world. But that is the good thing also. You have to shift your mindset that being in the lowest level is actually a blessing. Like you're not just staying there and being um just be confident. It's not like one day you become confident, maybe you slip and then you see that it's magic, I'm confident right now. It doesn't work that way. You have to build up your own skills. It's a skill. Being confident is a skill. Okay? We have to build that same kind of confidence in ourselves. Like when I tell my students, like gets back that let's go back to that. When I tell my I don't mean students, my classmates that are students, that's what I mean. I'm so sorry about that. About my classmates that I want to be more confident, they always say it's all about looks. And I say to myself, like, not all people is actually that good looking. But there's just some people who is more confident. How did they do it? And I just ask myself, like day by day, month by month, year by year, decade by decade, and even if it's just one decade, I'm so sorry about the decade, but even just that, I think to myself, like, it's not all about the looks. Like we have to reframe our mindset that we got the use of what we have. Like if you're just skinny, then just that you're skinny. Progress on doing the wall push-ups until you do the normal push-ups. If you're not confident, then proceed with the lower level tasks. Like maybe you're not comfortable talking to that girl or talking to that one guy here when you're asking for direction. Maybe talk to your family first. Talk to your more closest friend first. And thus maybe when you talk to your closest friend, now he has other friend, that's actually much easier progression. You can just talk to that other friend, and now you're leveling up your skill and that confidence. You see, this confidence is a skill. It's just math. You have to master it like anything else. Like you can be the guy who it just doesn't work. Like you have to learn addition first, because before you learn multiplication or division, you have to learn that addition and subtraction first, because it's the basics. We have to learn that base first. Now with confidence, it's the same thing. Okay? Now we have to shift our own mindset. This is the first what we're going to talk about, is the mindset shift. Like when you look at my face, like I have really this kind of Venus malformation in my left side of my lips. Like it really hinders my growth, my own self-esteem, my own confidence in the last, I don't know, in the last 17 years of my life. But you just have to think that everything is a skill, everything can be learned, everything. Like even if you're, let's say, I hate to say it, but you're the most ugliest person alive, let's just say that, you can still have confidence, because it's not all about looks. And looks, it's just genetic thing. Like because your mother and your father, the genes combined, the gametes combined, and there you are. But it's not Like even the looks, it's just a social thing. Like it's all about our evolution thing. Like we create more handsome face, but it's not all about looks. It's about our inner self. We have to shift our mindset that everything is a skill and everything can be learned. And you have to progress in some way. Maybe you start talking now to your family, to your friends, to the friend of your friend. Now, you're back to the classroom. Now there's a recitation. You now can talk to your teachers. And now, maybe you got absent in some of your days. Then you have to go to the principal's office to give your what do you call that? The excuse letter. You have to give that to principal or the office of some kind. Now you can talk to what you call a higher kind of person in your own mind. Like, it's still you're progressing through talking. Now maybe you learn that this is not as much as it seems. You would learn that talking to the friend of your friend is not as easy as it seems. But the important part is your take action, because action is what drives progress. Maybe they don't maybe you thought that your friend of your friend, but he actually have a bad personality and ignores you, or maybe says stop talking. Like maybe it says it's the worst thing possible. But I think like when you talk to other person, you would really reply in a friendly way. Like you have to think to yourself that I would say 99% of the people that you talk to, it's always going to be a good conversation. Because all the time it's all about inner minds, inner mindset, we always frame our minds and think that it's all gonna be worse, but it's not. It's going to be better, I think. I think it's going to be better. Because I've done it. Like in this, and after that, you're taking action. There's sometimes where there's the days when maybe you miss the action and you feel really guilty to yourself that you haven't taken action. But you have to reflect. No, you have to reflect in a good way. Like you not maybe taken action, like talking to that girl. You don't talk to the girl, but you're thinking to your mind that you're not thinking to your mind that is a bad. Like you're thinking to your mind that it's a positive thing to talk to that girl, but you just can't. There's sometimes like that, but you're just gonna get used to it. Maybe you talk to the friend of your other friend and you still feel nervous. The first time you do it, you feel very nervous, but as the time goes by, it just feel natural. Now you're going to talk to the teacher. Maybe for month, you're still going to be nervous talking to the teacher. Now it's a full year and it's just feel normal when you're talking to the teacher. Confidence can be learned and social skills is going to be part with it. Now when you start to talking to girls, maybe maybe you should start with talking to the girls that you really know. Maybe your mother, the sales lady in the part, and you start to gain some confidence in that aspect of talking to girls. Now when you really see that beautiful girl again, now you start talking to him, because you really think to your mind that I would talk to the lowest progression of the girl as possible, starting with the one that I really know, up to the top to that girl that I really wanted to talk. Like the one that I miss. Like I didn't talk to that girl in the last time. Now I would really talk to her and make sure to talk to her. Now that's the good thing. And yeah, it was the very good thing. And now there will be times where you're not getting consistent. For example, it's just the time where you're really being stressed. Maybe at home you have really stress or about the homeworks. You can't even talk to anyone because you see that the confidence, the social skills, talking to one another is another stress. So you don't talk to anyone when you have stress. I think it's wrong. You have to talk about that. You have to talk to other people when actually you can share that your stress, and the stress will actually become connected to you. I mean, the stress, I'm sorry about that, the stress will become like you and the other people, you share the stress. And it's actually healthy. Like when you actually stress, the good way is to talk to other people. Now that you're getting connected to one each other, that's the other way to put it. Now, the confidence is more of like you progress to the lowest as possible, like talking to the one that you really know, up to the one that you know sometime, to the one that your acquaintance, to the one that you don't really know, and then progress to something like public speaking. That's the hardest one, and you're just getting used to it, like how we build muscle, how we get sore for the first time, and we just get used to talking to other people. And the very important thing, like to all of the steps, is action. Without action, it wouldn't happen. Like you would still be that nervous guy. Like you look at myself, I have this little malformation in my lips, but I can still talk to many people. Even public speaking, I can talk to anyone. I can talk to anyone because I built that confidence. Confidence is a skill. Social skill is a skill. Anything can be learned. You have to shape your mindset. Anything can be learned, and you have to be consistent doing that. Consistency, even if you're stressed, even if there's going on in your life, you have to think that we are all humans. We are in a society. We need to talk. We need to have confidence, because it's what make lives worth living. Like think to yourself, what you're gonna do? You're gonna just stay that nervous guy, just not talking to anyone. You think that's cool? It's not. You're not living your life to the fullest that way. Like you're literally wasting your lives doing that. You have to be the guy who would willing to learn. Like maybe I forgot to address that. Maybe you have an ego. You have an ego that I don't need to talk to anyone. I'm better alone. Like you're not. You're not better alone. You're just a stupid little kid, like who can't even talk to anyone. Like maybe a 4-year-old extroverted kid can talk to anyone better than you. Like look at you, bro. You need to gain some confidence, not just fake confidence, flattery. You have to learn real conversation, real confidence. Now, I can discuss now the conversation part, like how to get good at conversation, but I'm talking about the confidence of this part. Maybe I will talk about that in the next video, and I hope I make sense to what I'm saying, and maybe give me some feedback on how I would talk. Like I think that the confidence is just a skill like any skill, and what matters in all of the skill is taking action and getting good at it. I think that it is secret and confidence. It doesn't matter how you look. It's not about looks, okay? So when no one tells you, just live your life, bro.